Good morning, I'll be on in a second. Hello. Hello. Let's take the censored off. Let's take that off. It's not April Fool's anymore. Okay. There we go. I should check if I have any. I don't think I have any other bloops to do with these. No. Let me just refresh in case. Just in case. Just in case. Let's check. But I don't think I do. Anyway, I have... Where did the other sketch go? Oh, it's on the same layer as the other one, isn't it? Because I've got layers happening. I'll have to make a folder. I'll have to make a folder for them to contain, I think. Okay, man, I've got too many windows. Entirely too many windows open. Okay, anyway, here's the big sheet. Here's the big old sheet that I've done. Big old steaming emote sheet. And I have... Is this the other sketch? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so I've got that one to do. And then these ones need to go into a file. Into a file to contain them. Peak animated amount. Okay, yeah, I've got like a little selection. That was one that I warped separately. Was it? Yeah, okay, I don't need that one anymore, so I want that and that. I want these two. They're going to be layers, and then I'll make a new folder and put them into the folder. I need to save one of the other things I was working on. What notes do I have here? Oh, that was things people were telling me about. Okay. Got other things to be looking at. Let's mute. Let's mute that now. Put that away. Okay, no more. No more bloops. I just need my ref over at the side. And then the chat where I can flippin' well see it. There we go. Okay, now I can see everyone. Now I can see everyone. Okay, good. I've got wires everywhere. Okay. Okay. Little scrunklies. One of these has one on a layer and I don't need it anymore. Is it that one? I hope it was that one. Yeah, it was. Okay, good. Shall we do... I don't know which one I want to do first. Hello, Baban. Hello, how are we? Hello, what's going on? How are we today? Let me see if my coffee is nice. Actually, yeah, it's not bad. I can put the lid on now, we're fine. Put the lid on. Here we go. And then this folder is, what do you call this? Bouncy? Oh, I've got like a duplicate here. Okay, I don't need that. I don't need that, that's escaping. What am I doing today? How are you? Not bad, thank you. I have one animated emote to do and one static one, so I'm going to try and get those done today, and then I have to leave later and I guess finish the animation and also do some lines for other stuff. I've got things to do and I have to catch up with my reading as well. I'm a bit behind. I have to catch up with my reading and I need to drink more coffee because this belly rumbling is driving me insane. Driving me mental. Oh, is Twitch having a problem? Oh no, okay. No, it's not. It's okay. It's other stuff. Okay. I have way too many, way too many things going on. Let me look at my ref for a second. Let's see. I might have to poke around a little bit before I get to drawing, actually. Just messing with the ref. Okay, that's the right size with the 112. I'm having issues looking at the frames. Let's try it again and see if it works. If not, I'll just leave it at the side and I can check it. Do I have the video paused? I don't want the video. I don't want the video playing. Okay, let me go look. I need like a mouse pad or something, but I always move stuff around. Oh, is it gonna let me switch it to something else? Hang on. Can I not change this to a GIF? Okay, whatever, let's try that. It's only gonna give me one frame. Okay. That's awkward. I usually skip through the frames to see them. But it doesn't want to let me. Okay, no, I'll just keep drawing and then we'll put it together and see how it does, because there's only like so many frames. All right, so what do we got? We got either end of it, kind of, and we just need to link them together, so I guess I'll do in-betweens. Do in-betweens, and I'll try and draw them in, like, blue so I can see them. With, yeah, the right pen, okay. I've drawn this in like a different pen. Let's switch to that one so they're consistent, or it'll kind of jump in the middle. Do an animation? A little bit, yeah, only like a couple of frames. Only a couple of frames. Not too many. Kind of jumps to either side also, so there's like a bloop, blump. Making a GIF? Yep. Yep. Just gotta draw the frames. Where we got like, ooh. Right there. I might have to make it less frames also. So we can go like one way and then the other. It kind of bounces side to side a little bit. Bump, bump, bump. I can make a good animation, do you think? I hope so. I'm gonna adjust this one. Actually, let's see. So I want it to like lean more over that way. So if I grab this and shuffle it over here. That's weird to look at. Floppy, floppy, boink, boink. Yup. Ain't that the truth? Floppy, floppy, boink, boink. Floppy, boink, boinks and wah-wahs. You know how it is. Okay, so we want that direction. The legs are pretty much the same. It's like the upper half. Okay, maybe I could get away with just moving the upper half. Upper half like that. Maybe I should do the tail in its own loop too. I don't know. I'm wondering, because I've done some where like the top half is separate and then you get the loop of everything at the bottom. It's easy to split them. Is it he, she? It's a lady lion, this one. There is a dude version though, down here. Oh, there's 5. Okay, there's more than I thought. There's 5 of them. I like the Chad one. Beautiful, of course it's a she. A pretty lady. Okay, so I got one going that way, and I want this other one to boop in the other direction. So I'll do the same thing and shufty that way. Oops, maybe catch the ear too. This one's gonna take me a while. I don't think it'll take as long for me to color it as it does some of these. God, that last Mewing one, that took me a while to color, like longer than I thought it would. With the face, I don't even know how to show that while I'm streaming. I don't know how to show that best. I feel like I should make the face wider too. Now I'm looking at it, it could take up more space because it's not really filling that much space, is it? Maybe like this, because there's only a little bit of room. There's only like a little bit of extra room. Let's try that. Making the face too small. Okay, that might be better. Are you excited for anything, chat? Is there anything fun happening? Is there anything fun happening, chat? What are you doing? What is going on? That looks a lot better. That looks a lot better. We'll make the little collar bigger, I think. Fill it out. I've got to decide where like these want to go as well. Do I want to like pull them over that way as they move? Because they kind of go outwards like that. Right, let's copy this face and I'll put it onto the other one. Just try and fix what I've done. Fix it. Yeah, the head's too small on that one now, so like, here we go. Here we go. And that way. I'm scared to delete in that just in case I mush it up bad. So let's save it underneath. Outside of the file. And then I can get rid of this face underneath. What's Baban not doing today? Wait, what? What am I not doing today? What am I not doing? I'm doing something. Sure, I'm up to something. Bro, oh, bro, I see. What's Baban bro doing today? I don't know. I do the same shit most days, I think. I do the same thing most days. I sit and talk about my garden and draw things, and that's about it. It's the extent of it. Pretty comfy. Pretty comfy, pretty nice. Okay, so what do we got? Boing, boing, that way. And I'll leave the feet in the same place, I think. Oh, I see what I did. I see what I did. Okay, I'm gonna grab the both of them and move them over like slightly because that tail doesn't interfere, and it would be better if they are more centered. Yeah. Is this a cat? I'm lying. This one's more cat-like. I drew it a bit more cat-like in the loaf one as well. It's the loaf one. I think it's like up here. Like more cat-shaped in the loaf one as well. A little bit more cat-shaped. I'm a very rich family. The design's very like Egyptian themed. Oh, I've made that really dull now, haven't I? Whoops. Oh, I've caused myself problems. Hang on. I've caused myself problems. I need to do that. Oh, let's see who else has that like gold choker thing from Aristocats, the mummy cat. How's that? I've done it with this one too. Oh no, this one's okay. This one's okay. I'll just leave it kind of grey. Yeah, so I can see how that might be better. Causing myself trouble merging things down. Oh no. Causing trouble merging things down when I shouldn't and ruining my opacity. That's a difficult word to do with that accent. Opacity. I'll ruin my opacity while merging the layers down. Is that better? I don't want to have messed it up too much for having adjusted the head. I've got to plant some tomatoes also. I have tomatoes to plant. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm gonna plant tomatoes, and I gotta. There is a sagebush, out in the wastes. Not sage, rosemary. There is a rosemary bush that I walked past today in the wastes. My rosemary is kind of pathetic. So when seeds appear on it, I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna get some seeds from it, and I'm gonna grow them. Maybe put some more up the wastes too. I plant some rosemary bushes. I'm gonna plant edible things. I'm gonna plant edible things in the waste so that I can go and pick them while I go for walks. All right, so what I need to like bookend this now. So if I animate it one way, I should be able to go through. Okay, so you got like the uppy and then the other uppy, and then you have the squash in the middle like this. So I should be able to go like through them this way and then reverse it like that, and it will loop and go whoop, 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 and bounce up and down in the different directions, like alternate. That's what I'm thinking. So I only have to draw one pull through, do I? Oh, there might be some of the bounce that I can... Maybe like the squish of the body I can duplicate. I'm trying to think about it, like what's easiest. Because some of the loop may double. Okay, let me clear that out. I don't need that. I'm gonna have to start colorizing layers before I get confused. Okay, so that's the middle squish. That's the middle squish, and then we have the top of the bounce this way. Top of the bounce that way, and the top of the bounce that way. So it goes kind of either side, like ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. And the ear kind of like perks up. The ear kind of perks up in the middle. Okay, so I think I know what's going on. I'm gonna do a couple of frames and then test it out. Name the layer, the animation, or the folder. I don't know if I need to name the folder. I'm just kind of blocking it out with colors so that I know what's what. It's not like really complex. There's only a couple of frames to it. I'm just trying to see where I can simplify, make it easier. You can color them, yeah. I color them in the layer menu so that I know what's what. So I've got like the start and end frames kind of colorized, and I'll fight with it. How's your animation stuff going, actually? That's what I meant to say. How's it going? Are you winning? Are you getting it? Oh, the eyes are smaller on that one now. Oh, flip. Hang on. That's the problem. I thought there was something. There we go. Sorry. There goes. Under the water. It's not that complex. Wait, you're animating stuff that's underwater? Sorry. Oh, it's gonna get worse. Great. Okay, could I have like an in-between where it doesn't matter which direction it goes in? Probably not. I'm gonna have to maneuver the top part to some extent. Out of drawing, so I'm practicing drawing. Oh, okay. Are you okay? Yeah, I just got the hiccups. It's okay. It's okay. Fine. Drink water. I've only got coffee. That's what started it. A little flipping coffee. Doing me bad. This is frying my brain. This is difficult. Go, bro. I'm trying. Ooh, I'm trying. What are you practicing drawing? Also, I need to practice drawing like guns or something. I'm not very good at guns. Guns in perspective and guns in perspective, you know how it is. Oh, bad. Sorry. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know if it just wants like what 1, 2, 3 frames. Same person again. Different perspectives and angles. Guns, yeah. I want to have the hair kind of bouncy up a bit, like this. I might try and animate it quick. I'll like blast it. I'll take screenshots and blast it to check that it's working. I think. Rob the bank. What do we want? In between on the legs. That's getting on my nerves now. Give me a spook. Give me a spook. That'll fix it. Gotta scare the hiccups away. It's not even it's usually just the demon that I have. That I'm infested with. It's just hiccups today though. For a change. The coffee demon. Okay, I'll do this quick. I need to make the tail move too, don't I? Clip, I forget the tools names. Yeah, something so fast, even when even with the use of the tool. Which ones are you trying to figure out? Which ones? Oh my god. I'm about to like go and do a run around the garden to get that to go away. What kind of tool is it? What are you trying to get it to do? I might be able to help. I think a lot of it's really difficult as well because unless you know the right word for something, for a tool or whatever, it's difficult to find stuff out about it. Because you end up rambling like, oh, a tool that can do this. Like, it's easier to give an example and know what the correct word for it is. Or the one that they use. Forget something so easily. Or is it just the forgetting? Honestly, part of why I make tutorials is so I know how to do stuff again, because once I've done it, I haven't got object permanence. Once I've done it and I can't see it anymore, I've finished it and put it away, I forget what I've done. Like, I don't know. Got to do it a bunch before I remember. Too lazy. Are you animating in clip as well, or are you just drawing in clip and then animating in something else? It'll go away if I like do that right. Suppose so. The 3 signs of my cells of my brain's fault. 3 brain cells. Hey, you got more brain cells than me then. I have to share one. I gotta share one. I don't even have one of my own. Right. You know what? If I can get this layer, I suspect in between, like this one and this one. So like, because it's going the wrong way, but if I move the head over and adjust it slightly, it might work, and then I can do more frames because it won't be as time consuming. Ain't that fun? Okay. Ain't that fun? It might be warm enough to open the windows today, you know. It might be. Might be warm enough to open the windows. If it is, I'm putting some stinky incense on. Okay, I'm gonna have a look at this now. I'm gonna have a look at this by me uppy the layers. I'm gonna take some screenshots. I'll put the noise on to do it so you can hear me screenshotting as well for the memes. Chunk chunk. No home ups. Not up to anything. Not the sausage. Okay, so we roll through to that one, and then it reverses this way, is what I'm thinking. So you go through it once, and then backwards the other way, and it will loop nicely, I hope. I think. My theory is that it will. Makes it easier. I'll hit save too, because I don't want to have to redo anything, and I'll just blast this into a GIF and see how many frames it wants. I don't know if it wants more frames. It probably does, but if I do more, it's going to have to go like in between each one of them, and that's going to be like 4 more frames. Unless I split that one, but that might lose some of the bounce. Oh, the squashy frame's real good. The squashy frame's real funny. I might exaggerate that one and put another one in or something. That might be funny. You know what? Give me a sec. I'm gonna do that BRB because I'm gonna have to mess with this to see what it looks like and check it. So I'll do BRB and I'll be back in a minute. Is that working? No, it's lagging. Okay. Okay, everything's lagging. Guess who needs to close some tabs? It's me. What have I even got open? Oh, I'm back. Okay, hello. I'm back. Can I still see Twitch and YouTube? There we go. Okay. Just getting a quick look at what this is going like. I don't think it's working just yet. I don't think it works yet. No, it's not squishy enough. It's not squishy enough. It needs to be like more extreme. The middle frame. It's the middle frame. Yeah, it doesn't move enough. This head wants to be like tiny. This wants to be like down here. That's what we want. There we go. It's squashed. Absolutely squashed. It just looks kind of like a shuffle right now. It's not quite right. Not quite right. Make it boink, boink. Yeah, I think I know what I'm doing wrong. It's like the chin's getting bigger in that. The necklace isn't going with it. It should probably like round up and over like this. Go with it like that. Let me make that grey. Oh, that's nice. I've got a stinky incense on now. Stinky, stinky. I might do these and then do some tidying later, actually. To spring clean, now that I can open the windows. It's that time of year. It's that time of year. It's time to clean. Okay, so I'm gonna go between like that, and then I suppose the middle isn't as extreme as it should be either, if that's the case. That's not good enough yet. Oh, it's nice having smelly in here again. I don't have the smelly on very often. Yeah, okay, that head still looks like too small on this one. Actually, let's fix it. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. Don't look right. And then squidge that up more. Squish, squish, squish. Packed in. Vacuum packed. Vacuum packed. Is that okay? That frame looks funny now. Tiny. Tiny and squishy. I'm gonna bow the legs more because they could probably be more extreme too. And pull them out like that. Is it scurvy that makes your legs bow, or is it? I get it mixed up with rickets because rickets sounds like rickety legs. I don't think it is rickets, so it's something else. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to try it again now, or I'll have to adjust these other ones. Yeah, I'll adjust this one where I've changed the necklace and that one over there, haven't I? So I'll have to do it on this one too. Okay. Beep. Cross that way. And then that one in between. Wait, which one did I adjust just now? That one? I think it's that one. Okay, let's take the head from that one and put it on this one. I'm gonna have to swap heads around. Because I pulled that line up too. Oh no, don't deselect. Suppose they want to just clear this bit out, yeah? Clear the head. And then I will test it again. It just does not have the bounce yet. Not there yet. Maybe like here. Maybe there. Okay, now I'll go through it again. Oh, that's too high up. It's too high up. It wants to be like in the same spot, kind of, but more to the left. More to the left. Wait, what is that? What is that? What have I done? What have I done? Uh-oh. That one's the one that's okay. This one is the one that wants merge down. Merge down. Okay. I think I've done it. I think I've done it. Let me do me screenshots again. I missed the eyebrows on that one. That's why it looks strange, isn't it? Let me check what that was. No, it's okay. It's nothing. It's nothing. Did I screenshot that one? I don't even know. We'll find out. Okay, let me go test this out again. I think this one's going to be a little bit of a fight. It's one of them things where it's kind of simple, but it's a pain in the butt to catch. Kind of a pain in the butt. Kind of a pain in the butt. Oh, and I didn't move them the other way, did I? I've got to do that way again so that they loop properly. Backwards. They loop that way. And then I have it as a full kind of motion through them. We'll see. What is it in total? There's like 5? Yeah, there's 5 frames, so it's 10 frames total, but I go through them like twice. Whoops. Go through them twice. I still think I could squish it more on the last frame, actually. I reckon I could. Can I make it more squish? It's not quite. Needs to land on the squish frame less. I'll not land on it for as long. Okay. Oh, what is that now? No. Okay. Let me think. I'm gonna put these next to each other actually. See them easier. I split where I've got my refs over here. That's a better way to do it. It's a bit less stupid. It's a bit less stupid. Okay, here we go. Might have to make the ears bigger to get it to behave, actually. No, this one is still not. This is still not as bad as I could make it. I don't think. I could make it worse. Let's make it worse. Very small, squishy potato frame. I suppose like that. the legs are looking better, but funny to look at. Super round. It's like a little potato cake. Okay, that's the top one, and then we want like the middle frame just doesn't carry, I don't think. I might switch to doing that other one because I've got this one to like line and color and stuff, but this one is a lot more fuss. Okay. Let me try it again. I need the ears to be flatter, maybe. Something in the ears that I'm not catching as well. I think. And definitely something in the ears. And I only have it one way again, do I? Yeah, I'm forgetting to grab it going that way, backwards. Is that everything? I think that's all of them. No? Missing one. Oh, I just missed one. Okay, this one's doing a lot better. Might have to make the ears bigger. I feel like they don't quite catch properly. We're getting there with the bounce though. It's working a bit better than it was. Okay, let me think. I'm gonna have to try and get these frames to look at. Somehow. Let me see. If I could record video of it, that might help. Maybe. Okay, you know what? Let's switch to this other one and then I'll come back to this. I might have to figure this out off stream because it's trouble for my brain. It's gonna be a lot of picking and poking at stuff. So let's do this one and then I'll hop off and I might come back. Do some more. Right, what we got? That's the majority of those lines. We want to grab this and start going. All right. Yeah, or I might come back to it. I don't want to rush it and do a bad job. This is down here. Okay, there we go. Yeah. That's the majority of the lines. I want to up stabilization and then this. Okay. Bit more stabilization. You're done? Oh, you done? Done drawing? Slow bump for the chin. Pull it down. Read the Animated Survival Kit. That's a book I don't have yet, actually, but I don't know. It would be interesting to read, but I don't think I'd use it. You suck. It's okay. You can get better. What's the phrase? Like, sucking at something is the first step to becoming kind of sort of good at something. You gotta be bad at it first. I have other thoughts on that. I was musing about it the other day, but I haven't let them congeal yet. Yeah, it's okay, because remember, whatever you do that's bad, when you come back to it later, you can laugh at it and be like, haha, I can do better now. That's what I do. Anyway, I don't know, maybe I'm mean, but that's what I do. I like to laugh at my old art. Be like, haha. Haha, I'm better than you. Haha. Past me. Haha. Remember, chat, there is one child that it's acceptable to bully, and that is yourself. Your past self. Be as mean as you want. Thanks, bro. No problem. You can do it. You just gotta be stubborn and keep at it. That's all. Don't bully yourself if it doesn't work, though. Find out what works. Find out what works for motivation. I like to antagonize myself. And it works. It works for me. If it doesn't work for you, don't do it, but just a suggestion in case it does work for you also. Yeah, not too chunky. Hang on. I need to round that out more to exaggerate it, so it's getting thinner with the lines. Oh, the lines are quite thin, so I need to chunk them out a bit. There we go. I gotta figure out what to do with that Mothman I've been drawing too. I don't know what to do with him. He's just kind of there. Should have written down the ideas I was talking about of him on stream. I want to draw some doodles of him, or like sheets maybe, character sheet stuff. Would be good. A little bit of hair by there at the back. There we go. There we go. Rise that up a bit. Ooh. And be careful of that bit there where it rounds out. Careful of the receding hairline. Did I have like a little, I don't think that's like intentional as a like crinkle, but I'm gonna try and add it in because it's funny. I think I was just trying to define where the nose is. It's funny though. Keep that in shadow by a little bit, and then I can whoop, like that. It's too high up. The shoulder doesn't need to be too up. I was just going to make it slope off like that. And I think I have another layer for the like, bottom line too. A lot of this is from that one. Oh, I see what's going on there. That's with the ruler, right? Okay, that's the bottom line. Okay, that's transparent. That's not the color I want. Reset this, haven't I? I've reset the sizing. A bit chunkier. I think it's around like 40, 45. Yeah, there we go. Just check this line weight against these other ones. Yeah, I might need a bit more on the outside. Some of the ones are a bit more chunky. And the eyebrows too, they're a bit small, I think. More chunk on the eyebrows would be good. Yeah. Not big enough. There we go. That's more like it. That's more like it. I think I'm pointing that one out too much as well. She's got like round eyebrows rather than the... I always do them pointy when they get to like the peak by there. Like, get them to like round around the top of the head. Not on her though. Cute and round. I don't think I'll... No, I'll do that with shading. I don't want to... I don't know. If it needs lines, I'll add them in on top later. When I get into little lines like that, it starts to get kind of weird. Too much. Or it's easy to fall into it being too much. Maybe by the eyelid, and then I won't do it on the other little crinkles. Pull that eye open a bit more too. I'll take that off. I'll take that off. Do that with shading. Maybe the brow down a bit too. It's very suspicious. Make the mouth lines a bit heavier too. Make sure they pick up. And I want to go around the back edge, don't I, as well? I think I'm drawing nothing but furry stuff today, actually. I think that's it. I think it's just furries today. A lot of lines. A lot of lines to do. Maybe some sketching. Okay, I'm iffy squiffy about that now. Maybe it makes it look like the eyes popping out more than it should. Like I wanted a little bit of color between there. I don't know if it'll pick up once it shrinks down, but like just on the side, I was thinking a bit so they don't look like poppy outy bug eyes. Hello, Goblin. How are we doing? Welcome to the stream. What's going on? Whoop. Do the eyeballs. I don't know if I can put up with very long of a stream today. Also, if I've, it might be best for me to go and deal with the animation stuff, and I've got a very bad headache, so I'm gonna see how I go, and then I might hop off because I've got a lot of stuff to do off stream anyway. I could always pick this up tomorrow. See what's easiest to do, or I can get the frames done. I can get the frames done off stream, I suppose, and then come back and color them and line them on stream. Let's leave that with a bit of white around the edge. Is it? No, it's April now. It's not still March. It was still March for a minute. Tired but pretty good. Finished the clean version of my pencil drawing for about 4 out of 6 pages. 2 more to go. Ah, good going. Nice. Good going, good going. I have been struggling with writing stuff. And I don't know if it's a like keep pushing through and resolve it. Or if it's like, oh, I need to change things. struggling to tell where it's coming from. It's like the same kind of thing as when you're drawing and you're like, oh, this thing needs to change. This doesn't look right. Like if I carry on with this, there might be a problem. But since I'm going through it linear and like revising stuff, or like redrafting, now I don't know if it's me like, oh, well, how is this going to resolve? You know? So I can't tell if it's coming from like a reader perspective or if it's coming from a writer perspective. But I'm like, this seems off. Does this need to be changed? And it's frustrating me because I'm trying to like figure it out at the same time as I'm writing. I was going to say it's like at the halfway point kind of switch up, but I think it's past the halfway point. I don't know, thinking about it. Do writing like a sort of jigsaw puzzle with story beats and events. Yeah, that's how I'm trying to think about it. It's like moving the chunks around in a different order, I suppose. I think it's you know, where you've got to get used to the process with drawing to the point where you trust it and you'll just keep going and not go, oh no, oh, it won't like scare you to the point that you stop. I'm learning it slowly in a different medium and it's frying my brain. It's frying my brain trying to figure out what instinct I'm learning or picking up on. Certain beats and events, and I know how far into the story I want them. Over time I get other ideas for the in-between beats and events, yeah. How to link it up, sort of. Was I talking about last night? I was talking about how there was like a very small tutorial thing that showed the process of someone painting, and it went from cel shaded and then adding the details into both of those values. So I was explaining it to Cherry as like, when you do an animation and you have something moving from, do I have masks on all of this stuff? I bet I do, don't I? Okay, yeah, when you have like something moving from here to here and then it starts off going kind of like boom, boom to the extremes and then you go like do into like smaller and smaller details. Or like the in-between frames, where it moves slower, so you want more frames to like ooh, was how I was thinking about it. But I guess the same with writing. Not the best at any one thing, but I'm pretty good at a bunch of stuff. Supreme confidence in myself in terms of putting out a good story, whether it's a comic or something animated, yeah. That's a good way to be. You can do all sorts then, like on your own. That's what I like. I like being able to do a bunch of things because it's always interesting then if you can do a bunch of stuff. And you get to learn new things. And the learning loop is very fun. Okay, that's where all my flats live. That's where all my flats live. Let's get these. Do I need... I don't think I need that sketch underneath now, because I will... See, it looks really blank now without the crinkles, but I will fill those in. I will fill those in. Is it better to grab the outline as well, instead of being silly about it? How much can I do on my own, and what can I do on my own? Yeah. How much and what you could do on your own. Oops. I guess it's more instinctual to be like that. As well. Did I just select this on one layer? Oh, I'll just fold the bottom in if it is one layer. Now, give it a sec, it's trying to grab the whole screen. The whole sheet. That's far too big now. Much too big. I'm gonna have to make a new sheet. Oh yeah, okay, it's grabbing that too, right? I can get these though. I can get the corners. I can get the corners, and then we can fill this chunk. I'm gonna carefully nibble out this piece so I don't end up with extra crunch as well. There. And then I don't think that's a problem. No. Let's check. Yeah, no, there's no extra crunch. Nope, no extra crunch. Okay, I've got all the colours I need over here as well, haven't I? So I can start going and blocking it. It is cool to be able to make something like entirely on your own though. Not that it's easy, but it's pretty cool when you can just pull something out your ass like that. Just make it appear. I need this chin. I need this chin to be like defined as a separate piece. Like I want the little blump there. I want the little blump as it pulls out. Like, ooh, ooh. Okay, so that rolls, and then I have like whoop, up to the cheeks. And I'll define it more over this way. Says I struggled to complete 6 pages while a bunch of other artists and writers have dragged me across the line. You're right, that is the only trouble. It like takes a long time. Oh, let's lock this before I make a mess. I want to keep that shadow under the eyelid and then like highlight the cheek over this way, and we'll keep that side more shadowed. That might even be too much. Just a little squunk like that. Just a little highlight squunk. I need to compile my notes also because I kind of sit there and think. I sit there and I think and stew on what I'm writing. I start coming up with ideas of things I need to change. So I end up with just fucking reams of notes that I go and look through later and decide if they're stupid or not. If they're like genuine shit that I can apply. There go the popo. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, if I can leave a little by there, like roll it around. Chin. It's like a goat chin sticking out. Oh, it's like a Grinch face, isn't it? It's like Grinch chin. Ah, that's what I'm thinking of. I saw a picture of someone dressed as the Grinch in like really tall heels. I don't know how you'd even find that, but I'm thinking about that now. About the main stuff and then sort of work downwards into smaller chunks, I find. Give your mind targeted areas to wander so it doesn't mess up the bigger picture. Oh yeah, I've got all that stuff down. I think what I've been fighting with is I need the characters to work to it, so I'm kind of working from that way. So instead of being like, oh, this is my OC, now I'm going to make a story around them. Because that was what I used to do. I decided that was stupid and I'm going to do it the opposite way. So the characters only exist to serve the plot, and if they do anything else, they're stupid. A stupid way of going about it. So I tried to like purposefully invert what I was doing when I was just playing blorbos. Playing silly and playing blorbos, not really getting anywhere. I wonder if I had like clear plot chunks with the other blorbos actually, because I did have plot chunks, but I don't know how static they were, or if I was moving them about much. But yeah, it's like maneuvering. It's like maneuvering everything around. Around the big chunks. I do like this chin. This is pretty good. I like this chin. Is that too much if I roll it around now? I love playing up the wrinkles around the mouth. Like more by there. Like, do it by thinking of the most fun stuff I want to draw and figure out how to justify that in the story. Yeah, that's the one. How do I make this make sense in a story? It's kind of what I was doing. I was like, let's play a game of what's the worst thing I can think of, because I want to draw like gore and stuff. Then I was working backwards from that. Like, okay, how do I make that work? It's the most horrible thing I can think of. Some of them are pretty bad. I'm quite proud of myself. We'll see if I can stick the landing though. Do I want to pull this all the way around? I was thinking about. I like defining the cheek with a little highlight like that, just to kind of, you know, like roll that piece. I don't know. Based on the stuff you do on stream, it'll be interesting to see how your audience handles the gore. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. Like I say, I don't really expect anyone to pay attention to it. I'm just gonna make it, and I don't really give a shit if people like it. I just gotta make the thing first. That's the most important thing. If people do like it, then they like it. But if they don't, I'm not gonna care. That's also why I'm making sure to have it completely written out first, so that I know where it's going, and there's no room to deviate from it based on what people think, or whether they like it or not, or if they're like, oh, should have done this, should have done that, kind of thing. Because nothing annoys me more when there is something good and then they start pandering to the fandom and it just goes to shit and kind of loses anything that was interesting about it in the first place. That really annoys me, so none of that. None of that. It's a good way to think about it, yeah. I feel like there would be much too much room for that, or I'm very like taken with ideas. If I see a cool idea, I will sit and think about it. So I don't want to give myself room where I could stray too much. Douglas, hello. How are we? Keep track of all my critics and naysayers for an eventual counter-trolling campaign. Oh. See, that's fun too. I'm all for the trolling. I wish I had the patience to be a troll. I really wish I did. In like a different dimension, I'm just a huge fucking troll. Not this one. I have too many other interests, unfortunately. Oh, I do like hearing what people have to say, though, even if they're mean. I like hearing what people have to say. Because there's still information in that, right? Even if someone's being an asshole while they're critiquing you, they may still have a point in there somewhere. I don't really, I don't put too much stock in the tone that people use. This is a very good troll on football sites in the 2000s. They'd let you make a non-account, so I'd make two, each one pretending to be fans of rival clubs, start an argument with myself, then watch the chaos. That's the way to do it. I saw a comment from someone somewhere once saying that if you need if you need information on something and you go and ask a question, people are probably not going to reply to it. But if you make like a separate account, and give like an incredibly stupid answer on purpose, people will be more ready to correct someone who is very stupid than they are to like actually help. Which I thought was very interesting. So I was like, yeah, it's kind of what I do. A lot of the time I just kind of play being more stupid than I am, because people will tell you things and it might be stuff that you don't know. It really works. I think it was funny that someone else was detailing that though. Is that fluff a little bit too rounded? Okay, how are we going here? I think I want to... Oh yeah, shading, yeah. Say something dismissive online. People who get pissed kind of tell you where they are sensitive, so you can get info about the people in a bunch of ways. Most peeps are a bit dull, not gonna lie. You're right. It always amazed me the sort of willingness to be like, oh, I have this problem and this problem and this problem. Online, and just like list out the issues you have. Like that's the kind of first thing that people see about you. It's like, why would you give people that? That's ammunition. Why would you hand that out? That amazes me. Okay, do we want a little bit of that on the brow? Tell the difference with those. Let's blend them in a bit. No, not all the way down there. I'll pull that up with the darker color so it splits. I think that looks better. Then what else do we have? This goes around on here. Got the whole social media normalization, the whole Instagram influencer broadcast your private life to the world just seems kind of lame and desperate, yeah. I don't get it either, but I ain't city people. I ain't city people, so I wouldn't know. I assume that's a city people thing. I don't know. Ooh, that's what I'll do later. I'm gonna go for a walk later and I'm gonna check on the berry bushes that I planted in the woods. That's what I'll do. Better exercise. Okay, I don't want to cut off the edge of that, but if I blend it in with like this, there we go. Or does it look, no, it does look better if I pull that around. I was just kind of worried about where it's going to bump into the blue. Going to walk to check on the city people. I'm not telling you where the city people are in the woods. We'll never find the bodies. Well, you'll never find the bodies. I gotta work on my clown voice. I've got to differentiate it from mimicking Cherry. Okay, where am I? Where are my eyeball highlights? I have them somewhere. That's just part of that one, isn't it? I think I have a lot of them. A lot of separate layers. At the top. Oh, there's one. Okay, there's one. That will do. No, that wants to be higher. I'm gonna pull that higher up like this, and I don't want like too much. Makes the eyes look more squinty if you like, make the highlight smaller. Just keep them dinky like that. But yeah, I agree. I would not computer if I did not art, you know? I only computer because art. That's how it is. It's the only reason to. Can you hear the peacock? Squawk! He's out there. Let's do a little highlight on the cheek. I've been liking using this highlight layer. It's like real subtle, but I like it. And on the nose, actually, like around here. Not like that. Maybe not like that, just like... Oh, that's too much. Just do it around the edge of the nose. And on top of the eyebrows, pretty good too. And I'll have to split this. Make it too chunky. Too chunky. Okay. Boop. Doop. Oh, should we do it on... No, I don't want to do it on that layer. No, this one's fine, because it's the same color anyway. This one's fine. Or is that one underneath or on top? Underneath. Oh no, it's underneath. Right, okay. I'll select it and take it off now. It would be fun to learn an instrument. I don't think I'm gonna though. That would be annoying. Can't live in a city anymore, so there's that. like technology and all that stuff for the most part. I just think people use it for really boring shit most of the time. Yeah. They do. I mean, everything's gone from being on its own separate website, mostly, that you'd have to go and find, to everything's kind of condensed into sites where they're trying to make it an everything site in one. Let me make this mouth more Grinch. Let's wanted to do a bit more of that. Learn the guitar. Guitar would be cool. I'm going to learn the hurdy-gurdy. That's what I'm going to learn to play. Or, I don't know, accordions are kind of silly. I always like the little, what are they called? Oh, they're like a little electronic kind of boop, 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 doodly. They've got a pen. Stylophone. I always thought the stylophone was cool. It's not really an instrument to learn. It's just boop, boop. Just boops. Is that? That's like way more Grinchy if I start putting the wrinkles in. Grinch chin. It looks even more like it because of the color split as well. It's funny. Oh, did I miss the ear? I missed the thing on the ear. Whoops, that's my fault. I don't know, something like small and obnoxious that you can carry around and sort of doot doot. Doot doot on. I think we've got an ocarina somewhere, actually. I'll learn the ocarina. I'm gonna go and whittle a flute out of some twigs. Not a poppin' vein if you really want to push it, yeah. You're right. I didn't think about that, like up here it's like, like sweat drops. I think I was pushing it too far. I don't know if we want to push it that far, but I could, you're right. Excellent suggestion. I had a slide whistle somewhere. I think I got rid of it, like a wooden one that someone made. Because when I was a kid, we used to go to little fairs and stuff, and they'd always have tables from people that made stuff out of wood. And I had a little boop slide whistle. The most obnoxious one is a didgeridoo. You're right. I don't know how the air holes work in flutes and stuff where you cover them up. But I wonder if you could do that on a didgeridoo. Like it would be a huge pain in the butt, I imagine, to get it to work. But I wonder what kind of noise it would make. I think a lot of the didgeridoo noise is just how you purse your lips, right? Like wow wow. Let's try and fade that out a bit. Or is it better if we chunk? Okay, that's better. I didn't want it quite as heavy. Quite so heavy with the shadows. Might line it up with where that white is. Maybe. Is that better? No, it just looks kind of chunky. No, it just looks kind of chunky. Am I missing anything else? I don't think so. I think I colorized all the lines okay. The wrinkles. I did draw them worse initially, and then I like calmed it down a bit. There was one band I was listening to, and I'm sure they've got someone playing the hurdy-gurdy. I can't remember what they're called now. I keep thinking about the songs. Let me go find them. Let me go find them because I've got the tab here somewhere with my obnoxious music. It's like Moxie something. Stress zit. Oh, you're right. You know what? Zits are gross. I wasn't thinking about like pustules and things with drawing gore. That's a good point. That's a very good point. Let me find out what they're called. They don't have very many good songs. I don't think, anyway. Some of them are alright. Most of them aren't. Zayton, hello. How are we? I should take a screenshot of this one actually while I'm thinking about it. Oh. Yeah, that highlight's okay, isn't it? I was thinking about pulling it up at the side, like here, but I don't think that's a good idea. I might move it slightly in the frame as well. Where's that? That's that frame. Holy Moly and the Crackers. That's the band. They have a couple of good ones. Very, very hurdy-gurdy heavy. Quality content. Okay, let me move that up slightly. That's going to be better. That's going to be better. And just fit it like up to the chin and see a bit more of the ears. Band that doesn't have very many good songs. A great way to start a music recommendation. They've got a couple of good ones. I think they've got one called Devil in the Danube that's pretty good. Nice name, yeah. Real good band name. Okay, I'll take another screenshot. There we go. I like the Bluebell Woods song. That one goes wacky. Right, let me send this preview over and then I'll go back to the animated one and suffer. Back to the suffering. I ran away from it before because it was frying my brains, but we'll go back to it. I'll keep streaming for a bit longer. Do I have bloops from people? I do. Shift the screen a little bit. Ooh. There we go. I don't know, you guys might think the rest of their songs are good. Maybe it's just me. Everyone and their mum is awake on US Twitch right now. Are they? Nintendo Direct. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. I know people have been talking about the Nintendo Directs, but I haven't looked at them. It is very rare that I play video anymore. Still interesting to know what's going on, though. Okay, where is this one? Little potato shaped. Oh yeah, okay. People are asking me about stuff. It's getting 1 million views and not even started yet. Is this something people are excited for that they're supposed to be talking about? Oh, are they doing like Switch 2 stuff? Are they expecting that? Let me check what I was doing over here. Let me check what I was doing over here with the bouncing one. Let me check. Poop, 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 poop. Ah. Wow. Zip zoom. Okay. Zip zoom. Can I find this somewhere else? Actually, let me go and see if I can find the same kind of GIF, because I think it's got like a base. No, is it just saving the still? I think so. Yeah, it's just like saving it. We try one of the other ones and fight with it. Some big game demos, Pokemon and Switch 2. I might have a look after, or I'll just kind of catch up on what people are saying about it. Catch up later, see what's going on. I've sort of got to the point where I don't play video games no more. That bouncy one ended up real cute, actually. I've got to put that into a video. I've got to compile the animated ones that I did. Hey, Banana! Hello, clown friend. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. I'm digging for refs. Hang on a second, chat. Suffering and digging for refs. Let's see if I can find this one separate. Give me the image. See if I can save this one. Nintendo fans are the funniest. I'll never forget. I get excited about being sold cardboard. Yup. What was that called? I can't remember the name of that now. Blocko or something. Nintendo cardboard Blocko. Okay, is this still problems? Show me it in the preview. Or is that not going to behave? I don't think so. Okay. Do I want to? I'm trying to figure out if I want to scoot or should we Mothman for a little bit? Because I think this is an off-stream job where it's frying my brains. I'm gonna have to sit and dig through files to fight with it. I think it's gonna be one of they where the process is really awkward, so I might just sketch it off stream, fix it up, and come back. I've got a couple of frames. I did. Did you hear that? Whoa! We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Little bouncy frames. Some exec better have gotten stock options for that move. All their waste packaging turned to pure profit and no recycling or disposal needed. Right, what am I looking for? Mothman. Mothman, where is he? Oh, I forgot I did that. Look, I was going to do the light coming through his wings, if I can. Everything's furries today. Everything's furries. As close to furry as Mothman is. Anyway. What am I doing? What am I doing? The GIF, get rid of the frame where the cat is popping up and instead add one more frame going back down. It'll have better bounce. Oh, do you mean, okay, do you mean like an in-between on, between those two? Or do you mean between these two? More frame going down. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, oh. Okay, I see. Because what I'm going to do is have it like loop through them. So it's going to go up one way and then down the other through the layers. But yeah, I will do that. I was trying to figure out if I need more frames for it. And where to put them. Because I've kind of just did like one in between for now. To get an idea of it, but I might have to move it around a bit, so I'm gonna fight with it off stream. What was I doing with his wings? Okay, what was I? What was I doing with his wings? I might just scoot, because it might be easier for me to fight with it off stream now. Cat is most squashed. On the way down to the squashed pose. Okay, I see what you mean, yeah. I see what you mean, thank you. Between there, one more and get rid of the one in between so the cat pops up in the fully extended pose. I agree. I think you're right, yeah. I'm gonna try as it comes down, you mean, and then quicker as it goes up. I was trying to get the frames out of the GIF that I have for ref, because I've got a ref of one that kind of has a similar movement that we want something close to. So I was going to try and look through the frames on it and see. Okay, this might be like a pain in the balls too. Slow down, fast up like a spring, yeah. Like one of them door bounce springs. Even. Okay, I don't know if I'm I don't know if I'm winning on this one. I would maybe have to lighten it. Oops, all fairies. That's the one. Oops. Whoopsie poopsie. Okay, I think I am going to scoot chat. Otherwise I'm just going to sit here and like poke at Mothman a bit more. Did you want to chat shit later, Cherry? Because I might. I'm thinking about Patreon stream. I might Patreon stream later on and do more on Mothman. If not, Patreon might be fun for a little while. Maybe just like an hour of stream if I get all this stuff done. I want to start doing more just like in the week. In the middle of the week and then Friday, like usual. Do that if you want to. Okie dokie. Right, I will hop off. Have a good chat and for coming to this.